Another tip, you should always be fighting or doing contracts, because there's pretty much always something you can buy, and you want to be using your time effectively. And really the only two ways to use your time effectively are fighting or doing contracts. You can pick up a bounty contract if you're trying to bang it out. That's what we do because it's the most fun way to play the game. And bounties are also a very good way to get money for two reasons. Number one, you get money for completing the bounty contract. But number two, if you're killing enemy players, they've done a lot of looting for you. And then you loot their dumb idiot bodies. And they have a ton of cash on them. They have UAVs. They have gas masks. They have armor satchels. So bounties are a very good way to earn yourself more equipment and more money, which is going to increase your likelihood of winning the Warzone match. And bounties are also good to get even if you have no intention of completing them, because at the very least, it will give you an indication of where an enemy squad is in the game. So if you pick up a bounty and then it's around hospital, you can say, okay, well, I'm not going hospital because if they're on top of the roof, I have no chance of killing them. But now at least I know that there's a squad on top of hospital. So even if you don't actually do the bounty contract, it's always going to give you good intel on where some enemy squad is. So bounties are always a good choice, but they're definitely for the aggressive, obviously. Scavenger contracts, which are the magnifying glass icon. So by the way, bounty contracts, the icon for them, it's yellow with a reticle. They're all yellow. All the contracts are yellow. Bounty contract is the reticle. Scavenger contracts are the magnifying glass. These award quite a bit of loot. And we went over this at the beginning of the pod. And at the end, they give you an armor satchel, which increases the maximum number of plates you can carry from 5 to 8. If you got squad wiped and you're the only person who survives your gulag, this is the contract you want to look for, because this is just going to give you the most loot and the most cash so that you can buy back a teammate right away or as quickly as possible and then get back to fragging. And this one's also not going to put you in danger. Obviously, if you just spawn in with only a pistol and you're playing 4s, you don't want to pick up a bounty contract because you're probably not going to be able to complete it. Scavenger contract, pretty much dangerless contract to complete. And then the last contract type is the flag. This is the recon contract. And the reward for this one is a circle peak. So once you complete the contract, when you open your map, you have the white circle, which is the current circle. But then you'll also get a yellow circle that is within that one that gives you information ahead of time of where the next circle is going to be. So this one's really good if you wanted to position yourself in such a way that you are inside the next circle before everyone else is. It's super valuable, obviously, but while you're completing the contract, there's a big fucking yellow light beam that shoots up into the sky. So while you're completing it, everyone else on the map is going to know where you are. So just be careful while you're completing it, because people could come and try and fuck your ass.